Who is in Phoenix? Please unmute yourself and introduce yourself in Phoenix. I don't know this person. Unmute yourself in Phoenix. In Phoenix X6X31. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, please? Is it your first time of joining us? Yeah, is it your first time of joining us? Okay, you're welcome. What's the name, please? Okafor Chiwendo. Okay, please can you introduce yourself? Where you are joining us from? Okay, Asaba. Okay, Chiwendo, you are highly welcome. Is this your first time of hearing about trading, or you have been trading before? Okay, to learn about trading. Okay, that's good. So, Chiwendo, what we do here, we specifically trade only US30. Do you understand? And we trade only US30. We don't trade any other pair. Forex trading is very very broad. So we choose a particular pair, we master it, we become professional in it, then we take it on from there. So that's what we do here. So if you are going to be going through this process, this journey, we need full attention, your focus and determination, right? So within 6 months, you start seeing the result. So we are one family. If you have any question, you can always drop in the group. All right. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome once again. So yeah. So did you watch any of the videos that I released previous our last class, two classes? Did you watch any of the videos? Okay. Have you done it? Did you watch the introduction to US30? The Okay. All right. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to summarize everything that we have done, because the class was divided. I divided the class because some people are new to trading and some people have already been trading, but they have not really mastered it. So I decided to divide the class. You understand? I decided to divide the class so that I yes, for newcomers and for people that have already been trading. So you're welcome once again. So what we'll be having this evening is like we talked about the introduction to US30. That was last 2 weeks, and we talked about the 30 companies that made up US30, and we talked about the Fibonacci tools and how we set our trading view tools. Like here, this interface you guys are seeing is the trading view, right? So this is where what we do here is where we analyze the trade. We can also take trade here, but before you take trade here, you have to sign in into a broker. Or is a broker? A broker is a organization that gives you access to trade the financial market with your real money. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So the brokers, what they do is when you deposit money with them, they will not give you access to trade the financial market. That's to trade. So what we do here is basically we analyze the trade. This is a trading view. We analyze the trade. Then after we might have analyzed the trade, then we'll now go to our MT file, which is MetaTrader 5. We go to MetaTrader 5. Then we now place the trade. So we have we have the real account and the demo account, the live account and the demo account. So as a beginner, when you get to a certain level, you will give you a trial on a demo account for you to try for at least 1 week. Then from there, if you are good enough, then we'll now proceed with the live account. All right. So that is it. So last 2 weeks we talked about how what makes up US 30, the 30 companies. I hope everyone here have knows the 30 companies that makes up US 30. I dropped the website. I hope everyone here knows. Okay. How about others? Unmute yourself. I want this meeting to be interactive, please. I want it to be interactive. Unmute yourself. Let's talk. Let's discuss. Bright. Bright. Theodora. Are you guys with us? Okay, so I hope all of you know the 30 companies that makes up US 30. The Dow Jones is Theodora. Unmute yourself. Yeah, I'm asking. I hope you know the 30 companies that makes up US 30. Okay, that's what I discussed last week. Okay, so do you guys know the trading sections? The trading section where we trade US 30 particularly. What time do we trade US 30? You guys know? Okay, so Bright, what was the time we trade? Which section do we trade on US 30? Huh? Okay, New York section. Okay, very good. So we trade New York section only on US 30. We trade only New York section. We don't trade Asia section. We don't trade Tokyo. We don't trade London section. We trade only New York section. And another thing is, have you guys set your trading view to be like this? To be like my own, the way you are seeing it, the watch list and all the US 30s that I'm going to we are using. Have you guys set it like this? Have you set your tool to be easier for you like this? Okay, very good, very good. That means you guys are following. Then have you set your the time frames that we used, the time frame that we use monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15, 5, 3, and 1 minute? Have you guys set it like this? Is your own trading view like this? I just want your trading view to be exactly like my own, so that whatever I'm going to be doing, you guys will be following up. It's gonna be easier, it's gonna be less stressed. Have you guys done it exactly the way mine is? I need a response, please. I need a response. Okay, Chiwendu. Okay, please. After the class, you can go watch the videos properly, then follow the instructions, follow what the video is telling you step by step, then you set your trading view so that you not get lost while we are teaching. Okay. Yeah, so another thing that we are going to talk about is what moves the US30. What moves the US30? So this class is specifically for beginners. What moves the US30? The US30. So we have three things that move the US30. We have three things that moves the US30. Number one is the news. Number two is volatility. Volatility. Number three, I hope you guys can see my screen. Number three is liquidity. Liquidity. Basically, these are the three things that moves the US30. These are the three things that move the US30. So I'll explain it one after the other. The news. I hope you guys understand what it means by news. Like wherever you are, they have news that controls the country. If maybe in Nigeria, maybe our president might say something, and the news, maybe the financial news, might take it up about what is happening, the financial crisis that is happening in Nigeria, right? So whenever something good, great happens in Nigeria, the news, the journalists, they will take it up, right? And whenever something bad also happens in Nigeria, they also take it up, right? So this is exactly what it means by news that controls this US30. So basically, what we focus on is mostly the world news and the United States news. The United States news. That's basically what we focus on. We don't focus on any other news, the other Africa or whatsoever. We focus only on the United States news, most especially the New York news. So for you to get what is happening in the stock market, the US30 market, we have what we call CNBC. That is where the news is being released. CNBC. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. We have what we call the CNBC. This is the CNBC. This is like where everything that is happening in the US30 market is being dropped. As you can see here, you see US. Can you see where my cursor is? Can you see US? So whenever you open this CNBC, what you first of all check whether US is showing there. If US is showing, that means you're in the right place. Then when you come down, you see DJ. That is Dow Jones. US, another name for US30 is also known as Dow Jones. This is Dow Jones, DJIA. That's the short form. So this is when the US30 is moving well. When the US30 is moving well, you will notice there will be a changes here. When the US30 is going wrong, maybe the sellers are in the market, this thing you are seeing, this green will change to red, like this one. I don't know if you guys are following. So These are the things you need to know about US30. It is very simple. It is very simple to understand. So that's why I choose to be trading US30. So what you just need to focus is this CNBC is like the father of US30. With only the CNBC, you can know what is going to happen in the market, in the forex market here. That's here, right? So that is what is called the news. You have to follow the news to know what moves US30. That is this news. So another thing that you are going to talk about is the volatility. Volatility, how fast and far the market moves. And you guys should take note, US30 is a very volatile pair. It's very volatile. So it is it's when the New York once the New York session opens, there is a fast move on the US30. Are you guys following? When the New York session opens, that's when we usually trade US30. There is always a fast move. The market might open, what you will see something like this, pia, or you see something like this, pia, like this. So there is always a fast move. That is what we mean by volatility. There is always volatility in US30. That's what moves the US30. Volatility is always fast, right? So another thing that moves the US30 is what we know as liquidity. Are you guys getting me? Okay. Liquidity. Liquidity is where the buyers and the sellers are, and the institution of US30 are basically staying, like where they stand, and they are waiting for the market to come that place. That's what we mean by liquidity in a simple terms. So if you are trading US30, and I don't want to start showing you guys chart, but I want to just give an instance. I want to just give an instance with this chart, right? This is known as liquidity. This is where this place that you are seeing now is where the institution, can you guys see my screen? This is where the institution, the high institution like the bank, the big companies like Tesla, the Apple, the Microsoft, the big companies in the United States that makes up US30. This is where they are waiting for the market. So this is where liquidity is. So when this market is moving like this, when it's moving like this, is coming somewhere. He wants to get to somewhere before it will now start pushing up to gain liquidity. It's moving like this to come and gain liquidity before it will now move up. So that's when we need to understand how the liquidity are formed in the US30. So for you to understand how the liquidity are being formed in the US30, you have to first of all draw your zones. But I will come to that. I will come to that. So that is it. I hope if there is any question, you can ask me a question on these three things that I've already talked about how US30 moves. Is there any question? Do you have any question? Okay, you can ask me. Okay. Welcome, Arizi. Yeah. Okay. Okay, before you start, you don't just see green and start buying, or you see red and you start selling. But what I explained is about the news, what is going on in the market, right? What is going on in the market when you see like this green, you know that plus whenever you see plus 200 and something, you know that the market is bullish. When you see plus 200 and something, plus 200 plus, like above 250, 230, it that's to tell you that the market is bullish, the bullish market, right? Then when you see minus 200, and when you see minus 200 and something, you know that the sellers are in the market, the sellers are in charge in the market. That shows you that the sellers are in charge in the market. So when you see plus 200, you know that the buyers are in charge in the market. Understood? Do you understand? Hello, Arize, do you understand what I'm saying? Are you not see my screen? Are you not see my screen? Okay. So while you are trying to rectify, let's continue. Um. So guys, okay, you are seeing my screen now. Okay, very good. So this is how it works. When you see plus 200, that means the market is bullish. If you see anything, when you see that the market is minus 160, and when you see that the market is minus 180, because this thing changes, this figure changes as the market moves. This figure changes as the market moves. So once the market is moving, the figure is changing. If you are seeing plus 270, plus 237, you refresh your website, your CMB. So once you refresh it, there will still be a change. So it changes, I think it changes every 30 seconds or less than. So you have to be checking the direction where the US30 is, and when you are doing it, you also note your trading view, your zones. You understand? You know that it gives you a clear view that okay, now this market, it has to work with this. Your technical analysis has to work with your CNBC. It has to correspond. If your technical analysis is showing you a different thing and your CNBC is still showing you a different thing, what you need to do is what? Avoid the market and wait. Understood? Avoid the market and wait and see what is going to happen. Your CNBC has to correspond with your technical analysis before you can execute a trade. But that is going to be for advanced class. I'm going to teach you tomorrow how you guys to go about it. But for now, this one is for the newbies, right? So that is exactly what we mean by news, volatility, and liquidity. So the newbies, I want you guys to go once you open. I think I drop this website on the group. Okay, I will copy this website and drop it in the group. So what I need you to do, just go and study the website, study it from Monday. Check check only US, forget about all this thing you are seeing here. Focus on DJIA, focus on it, and US. Try and study it. Then here you will see this under this place. You see my this thing is running 10 minutes. So we are going to, after 10 minutes we are going to come back. I'm going to refresh because this one I didn't subscribe for it. So now under the DJ you see S&P 500 ends Friday with another record close, scoring a winning week. So once the US30 open, I want you to take note of this thing. Once the US30 open, the New York session open, start refreshing your website. If you are in Nigeria, I'll advise download the application, because here in Cyprus I don't think I tried to download it. It's just one of my phone that maybe the IP is not in Cyprus that is opening, one of my iPhone. So if you are in Nigeria, get the application, have it on your phone. All you need to do is just DJ US DJIA. Just keep refreshing it. You will see you'll be seeing changes here. You'll be seeing changes at this figure. You'll be seeing plus or minus. So when you are seeing plus, you know that yes, plus 200, and it has to be plus 200, and anything less than that, that means say the market is not really stable. Understood? Are you guys following? Anything less than that, that means the market is not really stable. So you have to wait for the market. But when you guys graduate from this amateur to advance, I'm going to still teach you how to even trade the US30 while the market is less than 200. But for now I want you guys to focus on this figure. Plus one is once is plus 200 and something, or minus 200 and something. So when you start seeing it under here, you will see a news. There's always a news that always drop. This news changes because the market is closed. That's why nothing is happening now. The market is closed. Today is Saturday, right? That's why you guys are not seeing any changes. So once the market opens, especially New York session, you check your time. Go to Google, check New York section in your own time. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Ghana, if you're in Cyprus, you check it so that you correspond. You get notification. You can turn on the notification here so that you get the notification when is the time. So once you go here, you will see news. If New York session, they might tell you, okay, what will I give as an instance? They might just tell you that Trump say one or two things, that the financial market is it, or anything. What you will see it here. Or they will tell you that Apple is higher this the last 4 minutes. Or they will tell you that Nvidia is buying so how many trillion dollars, or how, you will see a news here. You must see a news here once it's open. So that news now will not give you an insight of what is going to happen. Sometimes you will come and you see Trump say something, like maybe Trump say he's going to bomb Russia. Once you see that kind of news, if you are in a buying market, you run, because anything that has to do with bad news, it affects the US30. That's why we said news. What moves the US30? Number one is news, and that is fundamentals. Anything like bad news would makes US30 to drop. So that's why they said US30, CNBC is the father of US30. If Donald Trump, if he drops any rubbish news, or if he says something that is very, very serious about the world, is going to affect the US30. Take note of this thing, please. So always refresh whenever you're on trade. Always refresh your CNBC to see the latest news, what is happening, till you finish trading. So when you now close your trade, then you are good to go. And also, when you are trading US30, when you are a US30 trader, you have to be listening to news, especially US news, to know what is happening in the world. It's not only come and do your technical analysis. It's not only come here and do your technical analysis. So you have to be following the news. That's why I advise you guys to download this thing. Always refresh it and see what is happening. It's just take it as your app. All of us, we have Instagram, TikTok, whatsoever, also have this one that will be giving, that will be paying you. So always check this CNBC is free. Understood? Okay, so that's it. And another thing I want to talk about is, are you guys following? Okay, very good. So now I want you, if you have not, this is just a personal advice aside from what we are learning. If you have not written your goal, if you have not set your goal for this year, what you want to achieve this year, that means you are not serious. This 2026 is going to pass you by. You will shout happy new year, nothing comes out. If you want to achieve something, it's just like someone that is traveling. You want to travel, you don't have your destination, you don't know where you are going to, you don't know your destination. So I will advise, write down your goals, whatever you want to achieve this year. If you don't have, if you don't know how to write your goals, you send me a DM. If you send me a DM, I will send you, you drop me your email, and I will send you a template on how to write your goals. Are you guys getting me? You write your goals, and the good thing about writing your goals is that when you write your goals, it gives you a direction. You will not easily lose focus in whatever you are doing. And this is very serious when you are learning, when you are a trader. As a trader, you need to be very very focused whenever you want to trade. So it's going to give you a clear understanding of what you are heading to. It's not like today I will trade, tomorrow I will go and be scrolling on my social media. Social media is deceiving a lot of people now. So if you write your goals, state it out, you write the specific dates that you want to achieve that goal, and you start working on that particular goal. Like me now, let me show you guys an example. I wrote my goals since last year. I wrote my goals last year, and I've already achieved two of my goals. Hello, are you guys with me? Okay. So I wrote my goals last year, 2025. That was December